Let's now teach you how to print a picture with white layer and color layer and varnish layer on the black material like black wood or black metal or some dark materials. You need to print a white for the layer and also print the varnish on the top of the color layer to get the crystal effect. So we take a picture for show. For example, we want to print this picture. From this picture, we can see first there are some trees and some flowers and also some fish. So, for example, if we want to print this picture on dark material, so first we must print white ink, white layer. So we want to print a full with white ink, and also we want to print this picture with the 3D emboss result as real life quality. We want to make the trees. We will touch the print out picture. The trees and the flowers have the 3D emboss result. So how to do it? So first we need to process the picture from Photoshop. So first we open the Photoshop and we load the picture we want to process. This picture will load to the Photoshop. Okay. After that, first we need to check to be sure the picture is CMYK model. It's CMYK already. Okay. So first we need to select the layer. This is the layer, and this is the layer after create. So we can first select the area we want to print white ink. And this is the color layer. We don't need to do any setting. So first we must use the magic wand tools to select all the area we want to print white. First we create the white channel, and we can use the selecting tools, and then we choose similar. And also we place the alter from the keyboard, and we also keep select another. We place the shift from the keyboard, and we select the fish and all the area we want to print the white layer. So the selected area is printed for emboss result. And also the words. This is for select the emboss result. Okay, so this first after we select, we go to the channel. Go to channel, and we can see here CMYK, and then we need to go to the setting here, and we select new spot channel. Must choose the new spot channel. Can now choose the new channel, new spot channel, and we go to fill the ink for CMYK with the dark, the most dark. The more ink you fill here, the more white ink will coming out, and the better emboss result will be printed out. And the solidity we put 100%. Okay, so this is the emboss area we want to print. We click off, and so we can get here. This is the white layer for white ink for embossing. And also we want to print the same area for varnish on the top of the color. So we can also, in the same way, to select the area we want. For example, we want to print the same position. And also one more thing, if you want to print here, just only the dark area have white ink. But because we want to print on darker material, so also we need to create another area for fill with less ink. So we just go to the selection because the magic tool works, and we select all the white background and similar, and then we go to select. We go by this one selection tools, and we go to fill. And here we must remember that we must fill less ink. So the more light, we just fill a little bit lighter, or like this. The more less, the less color we fill, and the less white ink will be coming out. So we by this way, and we fill. Now we can see here. So the gray area is printed with less white ink, and the dark black area printed with full white ink, maximum white ink. Then we can get an inverse result, and also we can cover the black material by the less white layer as the gray. Okay, so this is the white channel. When we click off the CMYK, we can see this is the white spot channel to print white ink. The more dark, the more white ink coming out to so we can get a 3D live quality. And then we create a channel for varnish. And also the same way, we can just first click off this, and we go to the layer, and we select all the area we want to print with varnish. For example, we want to print just the flowers and the fish with varnish. We can make the tolerance bigger, and we select similar. And also we can place the outer from keyboard, and we delete the area we don't want to print with varnish. Or we reduce, we Control and D, and then we reduce a little bit for the turns, and we put us by 435, and we select again by similar. Okay, and just here with varnish, and also we want to put the fish with varnish, so we just click, we press the shift from the keyboard, and we select the fish, and the area we want to print with varnish, as this. Okay, so first we get selection. Then we go to also the channel, and we go to the selection by new spot channel. And also here, the light ink you fill, so the less varnish print out. The dark ink you fill, the dark color you fill, the more varnish print out. So we suggest to use the maximum CMYK, just to fill 100. Also 100. So click OK. And OK. Here is for varnish channel. Okay, then we can get a varnish layer. We click off the CMYK, and we can see this is for varnish, and this is for white, and this is for CMYK. So this is the basic processing procedure to process a picture from Photoshop to create a channel for white and also the channel for varnish print. And also, if you want print, you must click on the eyes. If you click off the eyes, it will not print white and varnish also. So we click, be sure CMYK, white, varnish, all the channel we are click on, and the layers we click on, and here and just click off, and this must click on the eyes, click on the eyes you want to print. Okay, then we go to file and save as a picture. So this picture is for CMYK, LCLM, and white and varnish. It's for 3 emboss results, relief results. So this is the task procedure. And also I teach you another way to just print with the grayscale. For example, I don't want to select the area I want to print, and I just want to print a picture. Like this picture, I want to print the white ink, the grayscale, the white ink thickness same as the color picture. The more dark area, the more dark picture, the more dark pixel, print the more white ink. And so we need to create a grayscale to print as grayscale results. So I'll teach you how to do. First, we also go to the channel and the layer, and go to the channel, and we delete the before for 3D embassy, and we go to channel. We must keep CMYK, not delete. We must keep this on, and we delete. Okay, this is the normal picture as before. So how to process the grayscale white ink print? So we go to the layer, and we go to the channel, and we just click on the do nothing, and we just click on this icon to load as the grayscale. Okay, then we go to choose the selection tools, and we right click on the mouse, and we choose by select inverse. Okay, then we go to new spot channel, and also we can fill the ink for white. So this is for white layer. So when we click off the CMYK, we can see this is the grayscale for print white ink. So the more dark area, this is the black area print the maximum white ink, and the light area print the less white ink. Then we can get a grayscale print quality. Also, we can get 3D emboss results. And also we can adjust if you think the grayscale is not enough, the touch, the kind of feeling is not 3D enough, we can go to choose adjustment. Curves. Here we can also, first we must be sure we select this white layer, and we adjust the curve. The lighter, it means less white ink, and push up a small white ink, and like this, a spool of white ink for all area, and we can adjust like this to get the better and better white ink emboss results. Okay, just remember one thing: the more dark show on the screen, the more white ink print out. And also we can go to the image, and we go to show, and also we can adjust the area and darkness like Victor result. So this here also we can adjust the position and quality effect for white ink print. And also for varnish, so if you want to print the full with varnish, you also do the same way. Select. If you want to print just the varnish on the fish and on the flowers, just do the spot channel as before. But if you want to print the full with varnish, okay, we just select all the area, and we go to channel and new spot channel, and this is varnish layer. Any words is okay. Okay, this is the varnish layer. So we can put the full with varnish on the top of the wet layer, and then the same wacky layer. And also we click on and we save. So this is the simulcast with wet with varnish. It's for grayscale print. So these two different methods to adjust the picture, process the picture to get different printing effect. And also Master B have online tutorial video to teach you how to use the Photoshop to get nice printing quality, nice print results, and also have some working experience to share with you. You just keep to focus on Master B YouTube channel. Okay, now after we process the picture and we create the spot channel from Photoshop, then we can start to rip a picture from whip print to print the white ink and varnish by spot channel to print on the different material. So first we need to insert a USB dongle key to a computer, and then we open the reprint. So first, also after we open it, we go to reprint and we go to print setting, and we be sure the printing model is Epson SP600 plus UV to keep it as default, set as default. And then we place new, and then we go to import picture that we want to print with white color varnish, such as we loaded the picture after we processed before from Photoshop by this T format. Then we open it, and then we right click and set the output size. For example, we put by 300 millimeter. And we must keep the picture inside of the wet area. If we put the picture like this, so the out overlap position we cannot print out. So we just be sure it's inside of the whip editor window. Any position is okay, just be inside the white layer. Okay, then we go to the spot channel, and we keep the first is white channel, white ink channel. We choose by spot and keep default 1 and density increase. If you choose spot, then the density increase from 0 to 100% is little change. But if you choose another image base or other, automatically create the spot color channel, so the density increase will be will be more whiteness. So normally we choose spot channel from that we create from Photoshop. And then we can go to the half-toning type. We can choose the large to middle dot or the symmetrical model or this one. Normally we choose this one. And then we choose this one. This one is larger, small, middle, equal dot. And then bleeding is for anti-overlap. So normally we just keep as plus, must use plus but not increase. We use plus. Manners, we use manners but not plus, plus. Use manners to make the edge, the white ink edge, smaller than the color layer. Then the white ink will not print overlap. So normally we just set at 0.01 or 0.5. But if you print with a high resolution and with a small character, with small number, so we need to make it smaller. This is just for overlap, anti-overlap, white ink overlap. Then we set another spot color by varnish. So this is the varnish. We also put we choose the model, and we also choose the overlap by minus 0.05 millimeter, and then press OK. Then we go to print, and here we also choose the correct ICC profile by the ink model and the resolution, the speed, and ink type by soft UV or hard UV. And advanced, if you want more dark, so you just click on. And if we want print out pictures more shiny, less ink, so you can click off. And then we keep at default, and then we go to print. So first, this is very important because if you choose the wrong ICC profile, then the color and the print quality will be totally different. And also, if you use the wrong ink, for example, you take the ink from the market, and the ink is not taken from focus, so the ICC profile also will be totally different. So we strongly recommend you to take the ink and use the correct ICC profile to match with the color and print quality from focus. Okay, after we set everything, then we can choose print, click print, and we set the file by test the print file with wet and varnish. And then we start processing. The printing speed, the rip speed is dependent on the wet ink overlap we set. If we set more by minus 0.08, will be more slowly. If we make this less by 0.01, will be more quickly. And also it depends on the picture memory and the size. So now it's finished. After finished, then we can go to control software and we open the picture, and then we can start print the picture on the material by white layer and color on the middle, and then varnish on the top of the color layer to print with 3 kinds of inks by spot channel. Hey guys, welcome back to Master B online tutorial video to teach you how to use a UV printer. And this video teach you how to print a nice picture by Focus Alpha Jet UV printer. So first we take a picture like this. This is the picture CMY. This is the color picture, and this is T format. So we want to print this picture out, and we don't want white and varnish. We just want print with color on a white paper without varnish and white. So if you want to print a picture without white and varnish quality, white varnish effect, so you just need to load the picture to the RIP software. You don't need to do any setting from Photoshop. So first, this is the T format. And so first we open the RIP software. And also you need to insert the dongle key on your computer before you run in the RIP software. Okay, so after we open it, we can start to load the picture. We click here, input. We find out the picture that we want to print. And this one, we want to print this one, and we just open it. And we can keep the original size or custom width as you want. And so the big size too big, so we can right click the mouse and we choose output size. For example, we print it by 200 millimeter, 20 centimeter, and keep constant ratio. Okay, like this. And here we just must be sure the edge, the picture must inside of the edge of the white background. If like this, so this out of the edge position, out of the position we will not print out. So we just be sure the picture is inside of the selection area. But any position is okay, doesn't matter. This position is not means the print position, just the RIP position, so doesn't matter. Okay, so after that we go to spot color, open here, and the first one is for white channel, and the second one is for varnish. So if we don't want to print white and varnish, and this picture will not do the spot channel from Photoshop, so we just click none, no white ink and no varnish. So if we click off, none, three all are closed off for none, then this picture processed with just a color picture without varnish and white. Okay, after that we go to choose print, and we choose the red ICC profile, the color adjusted file, and we choose focus 4, and we choose the forward output, and also can choose by mineral, vertical mineral, and horizontal mineral to print as the mineral result. And actually we choose the forward output, so the picture print this first, the lines, the words first, then print on the picture, and when you see on the table, you can see the picture is forward, not backward. Okay, after that we just click print, and we select the position we want. For example, we save the file to the local disk for desktop, and we name the file by Fox CMYK test.
So after we already rip the file from the rip software, then we open the control software, and we go to file, and we select the file we want to print. We can go to here, file, for select the file we want to print, or we can open the file from the left. Also, we can go to here to open the Prm file and select the file we want to print. So we choose the file we have to rip, and then we go to. Also, we can do some task setting from here for copies or for the region, for select the area we want to print or full size. And also, we can go to ink setting to adjust the ink amount for wet and varnish. The KCMY we must keep no change. If we change the amount for KCMY, the color will be fade, we are not original. So we can only adjust the white ink limit or the varnish ink limit. And also for the white ink or varnish, we can also set the ink density from here. The more number we put, the more white ink or varnish we print out. The color we choose 1. The white and oil we can select 2 or 3. But normally keep 1 is enough. But if we want the more high the density for white and varnish, we can choose 2 or 3 from here. So normally we keep as 1 here. And here just for the ink static, for the ink amount calculation. So after we set the job, then we go to the setting. We can choose the print speed by middle or high speed, the right or left or by direction. And also we can set to print by normal. Normal is for print with color, white and varnish by 1 pass print. Or we can choose by print on color or white or oil or varnish together. And go to spot channel, we must select open enable, and ink limit we can select by 100% or reduce it as you want. And the source we select by rip. This is for white channel and this is for spot channel. And here we can also select the blotting for anti-overlap. We can put the number, for example 0.1 millimeter is for print the white edge smaller than the color layer to prevent the white ink overlap. Then we select the margin we want to print. The X margin and Y margin, we go to print and we select the margin for X position and Y position. And then here, if we click on the Y margin, we start from the Y margin position. But if we click off, then the print will start print on the current position. After we save everything, then we click save. Save the parameter. After we did the selection, then we can go to choose the file and we click print. Then print start to print the job. It means here's 0 and 0, and here's max from 0 here and to here. and maximum here is 400. And Y margin 0 from here, and at the bottom, the back side is maximum 60. So here is X margin, here's Y margin. So we must be sure the margin position plus the picture size cannot be bigger than the table size for width, and also the Y margin position number plus the job for head cannot bigger than the table size for 600 mm. After you set the margin, we can start to print. First, we print a color picture. Once you rip a picture from the rip software, and you can be sure if you rip without spot color by varnish or white layer, so you can be sure the colors from the job property. We can see the colors. Color is this color, so we need to close the what we print. Just print with only color, and we click print. And printer start printing. Now we just take for sure, just print on the paper, and if you can print on other material, just do it at the same time, just the same way to print on wood, glass, and tile. Also, we will have another video from Master Bishan to teach you how to print on other material like bottle, mugger, and tires, souvenir, gifts. Just keep focused on Master Bishan online tutorial video. So this picture is just a test print picture. You can see the resolution and over there, and also the color. The color of the print result. If you think it's not get the requirements, you can also adjust from ICC profile or from RIP software, because different person the sensitive for the colors difference. For example, you think that the rate is too red, you can reduce the rate in limit. Okay, after print, we can see the picture that print out by Focus Alpha Jet. And what we want to see is we want first check the resolution. The words must be sure it's clear and without overlap for each colors. Even a small words we must be focused on if the quality is good. So this picture we need to first check the resolution, the resolution, like the words, small words, the big words must be sure it's clear with high resolution, and also the color for each, like here, a shadow, and grayscale, and face, and details, and the colors for each CMYK, and grayscale, and highlight, and the blue and the red, to check all the colors and also resolution. If you can get the resolution result and as Master B, congratulations to you, you got good results. So you can start printing your next job. So this is the for test print. Once you get the first machine to test print. And you can see there's no any lines or no any past lines, and with clear pictures and details and words. Okay, so this is a procedure to print print a light, print a color picture on light material without wet and varnish.